So while everybody's talking about this black hole bug that's on Dust 2 on Catwalk, I want to talk about another one that I found towards Long. So when I was originally playing the game, I didn't notice it, but my friend Ruben Original, his link is down in the description, he told me about it because he saw it and he clipped it and he showed me the clip. Now as you can see, my teammate dies at Long and his op just goes back and forth as if toying with the wall and then magically disappears through this solid wall. So of course I went into a private server to do some tests of my own. So at first I was trying to get it to work with a P250. I was going up against the wall, throwing it, running and throwing it, and nothing was working. But as soon as I pulled out an op to do some tests with the op, it went in quite easily. And it was like a 50-50 chance for the op to actually go in or not go in. When you walk up against the wall and drop it, the front part of the op is already inside the wall. So it basically just decides if it's going to go in the wall and all the way or come back out. This next part is pretty bright because I have the wrong command on. But as you can see here, I put on this X-ray command so I can see through the wall and I shoot the op. And you can see the op is just sitting there just inside the wall. And as you can see, if the op does manage to fall all the way down to the bottom like it was there, then you are not able to pick it up no matter how close you get to the wall. And so I thought of other weapons that were also long that this might work with. So of course I tried the Scout. And the Scout feels like it is a 1 in 1,000 chance that this might happen. It took me so long to finally get the Scout to go in the wall. And eventually it did go in the wall, and I found that you could also shoot, like if it's in the wall, sure you can't see it, but with the command mat wireframe 2, you're able to see it in the floor there. You're able to see it in the floor, and I could shoot it actually and move it. So I moved it all the way to the middle of Long A. As you can see here, I'm a terrorist walking without a weapon, and all of a sudden I pick up a weapon, and I'm thinking, huh, where did this just come from? It's like I magically picked it up. Now, from what I understand, it depends on how long your weapon actually is. So as you can see, I was trying with a P250, trying to put it into the wall from close up, far away, throwing it in, and nothing was working, but it would just bounce off the wall. But when I switch to the op, you'll see that the front part of the op is actually going into this wall, which is what allows it to actually fall into this wall and disappear. And so I've tried this with other weapons like the Scout, which is also a long weapon because it's got a long barrel. And the Scout has also worked. I also decided to try some shotguns and M249 and auto sniper, and all of those will work, but they will not work as well as the op. The longer the weapon is, the more chance you have of it going into the wall here. I also have a challenge for you guys to see if you guys can find any other spots, because if there's a hole in the floor at Catwalk and there's a hole in the wall at Long A, that means that there's more than one spot, and there's probably a lot more. You can probably do it on any surface anywhere on the map. It's just a matter of finding that right spot.